forgot to turn off my other live stream. It should turn off by itself. Hey, what up? Hey. That's right. How's it going, buddy? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm about to get started. Ugh. So I pulled some muscles in my arm, in my left arm, so like right here, it's kind of messed up. It's not too bad when I do a jab. Kind of gets iffy on the hooks. Marina, you're here. Good to see you, homie. Hey, I've got merch now. I just made it live today. If you go to grindandsweat.com, you'll see the merch. I gotta add more designs and shit like that, but I'm just kind of getting started. So anyway, grindandsweat.com. It's in the description, the link is in there. I'll be tweaking the designs and a bunch of other things, but I figure I just kind of get it out there today and iterate over it. There be light. Oof. There we go. No, I can't knock the bag down with hand strikes, right? So I cannot knock it down with a punch. I can't even knock it down with a Thai round kick, right? So like a roundhouse. Even if I put all the power I can put in a roundhouse, here I'm going to try. You'll see that it just wobbles a little bit, but it's not going to knock it out. Watch. All right, so that bag isn't really going anywhere, right? So this is basically just a basic roundhouse kick, right? But it does get a good wobble. However, if I do like a teep, then yeah, I can knock it down all day. Although I do get crap on my teep because it's more of a push energy versus a quick stabbing energy. I would argue there's room for both in a fight. The key is to recoil your leg fast enough such that they don't grab it, right? So especially for somebody my size, like a teep with a pushing energy can definitely displace most areas of concerns. So. That's the rear leg teep, right? So, rear leg teep, hands up, bring the knee up, and then thrust with the hip, right? So, there you go. Yeah. But yeah, the key is to get that foot out of there, basically. Thanks for your kind comment. Hold on, I have a hard time reading the names. Is it Alimu? Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I should get a towel. Yeah. Anyway, I'm about a few dozen subscribers away from 3,000 subs. So there is a race right now toward being the 3,000th subscriber. If you find yourself you're it, definitely mention it in the channel. And I'll give you shout outs. Okay, so yeah, like I said, with a teep, I can knock the bag over. I can also do it with like the rear leg side kick, right? So by the way, as I always point out on the stream inverts the image. So this is my left hand and this is my right hand, right? So left jab, right cross, right? So I'm usually is what's called an orthodox position, which is your typical keep your left limbs in the front and my right limbs in the back, right? So that's where I am. So anyway, I was showing you the rear leg teep, right? Boom, boom. The rear leg side kick is also has a good amount of displacement power. So you got to bring your rear leg up and then pivot on what used to be your front foot, such that your toes face toward the back, and you try to achieve like a straight line there, which for me is a challenge to do that and maintain my balance, but it is what it is. So rear leg side kick, there you go. So that one will knock the bag out pretty quickly as well. All right. Then you kind of have like the walking lead leg side kick, right? Where you just kind of start like this, bring your back foot to the front a little bit, and then shoot out, right? So that was a lead leg side kick with just a little bit of a walk in front of it. So like you'll see Bruce Lee do that, you know, a lot of his movies, right? It's like, except he's really good. I suck, obviously. But technically that's the basic motion, right? When you play his videos in slow motion, you see him kind of bring the back foot like this, and then all in one smooth motion. But that one is less realistic, right? Because, you know, you're kind of telegraphing what you're gonna do. And so, unless you're really, really fast, which I'm not, kind of doing this whole thing. It's like, all they gotta do is just kind of step to the side and just kind of let you go, right? Similar to like the Superman punch, right? Somebody's like, whoa! Like, that shit is telegraphed for days, but it does look really cool. And that's gotta count for something, right? Lost my balance, oh well. So then, with the front side kick though, that's more realistic. Steve Wonderboy Thompson, like he's got a really cool breakdown of his different side kicks, and he shows really well how he kind of uses his side kicks as hybrid defensive and offensive moves, right? So it's kind of like, it could be right here and then bam! And so just puts a little bit of distance between him and his opponent while inflicting a little bit of pain on him, right? So kind of like, you know, feint with upper body, and then just kind of quickly kind of obviously he does it really well, and I suck. So side kick. So I was showing the round kicks earlier. So like my go-to is just a mid-level round kick, right? Because it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple to execute, and it's got a fair amount of power, right? So mid-level. Now if I'm feeling cute, I can try to get to the head as well. I just kind of struggle with the head kick just to get back into my stance, right? So like when I shoot high up here, whoop, I have to travel all the way back here, which is a lot to travel. So I struggle with it. My way to kind of chicken shit my way out of it is to kind of change stance after the kick, right? So I'll be like, wham, and then just drop it straight down, and now I am in my right lead. So from here, I can regroup. So that's kind of how I chicken shit my way out of it if I have to do a high kick. So yeah, I'm not flexible by any stretch of the imagination, but you can still achieve a fair amount of height by just messing with geometry a little bit. Let me see. Are you doing kicks mainly to exert more effort to work out? kicks in fighting do have can't read use, but mainly for distraction. Well, I mean, I'll disagree with you there. But yes, I do care about exerting more effort because for me, 90% of the motivation for all this is to just to burn calories, basically. So kicks will definitely exert me, right? But I don't agree with you that kicks are not useful in fighting, right? So maybe I'm not the good person to show you how useful kicks are in fighting because I'm just an old guy messing around at the back, right? But if you watch MMA fights, there's plenty of kicks being thrown around to land very decisive victories, right? But the thing about kicks is that they're rarely ever thrown in a vacuum, right? Like you look at these guys and they've kind of mastered the art of like misdirection, right? Like they'll make you worry about your upper body, you know, and then bam, right? Like destroy your spleen, or just bam, completely fuck up your liver, right? Or sometimes, obviously, they'll go to your head with something exotic. Sometimes something as simple as a round kick to the head, you know, I mean, like you see it in the fights, like people get knocked out by those, right? Again, people who know their stuff, it's not me, but, you know. But again, those are like rarely ever thrown in a vacuum, right? There's always a little bit of misdirection going, you know, feints, you know, upper body strikes, and down somewhere in the middle, they just kind of throw something to the head, right? So, shit. No, messed up. Hey, look at my hands. So anyway, like, hey Rob, what is it? God, I got sweat in my eyes and not great vision. Is it Rob Mack? Yeah, buddy, you know, it's always tough to get started, man. You know, what I do recommend is to really start small, right? The reason I do this, and instead of jogging, is because this I enjoy doing, right? Jogging I never did. I used to do it quite a bit, but you know, in the end, my goal is to try to find some time every day to invest back in myself. And kind of cardiovascular exercise at the bag is kind of one way for me to do that. And I'm working on some motivation merch to kind of get you in that mind frame. So if you go to grindandsweat.com, you can see some of the merch that I put out today. There's a lot more that I gotta do. I have more designs and more slogans to put in there. But there's some you can get right now if you want. Grindandsweat.com. It'll get you in the mood. Hopefully. Or not. Thanks, Marina. Marina is out here spanking the trolls, man. You are a goddess. Thank you so much. Ah, damn it. My favorite dinosaur. Velociraptor, of course. The Velociraptor, clever girl. Yeah. Vin, yeah, it's mostly Muay Thai that I'm doing right now. I mean, I don't know about testos, man. All right. So anyway, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. With some luck, you might become my 3,000th subscriber and forever be immortalized among the greats who have joined this channel as subscribers. All right. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. All right. You know what? Let's get down a little bit. Okay. need air. Man. Oh, flying knee, question mark kick. All right. All right, my immigrant friend. Flying knee. These are awkward on a freestanding bag, but oh, the teep. Yeah, I did a bunch of teeps earlier. Yeah. Here, I'll do a teep. So, again, start with the front leg teep. That's the front leg teep. I can give you like a rear leg teep. So rear leg. I wish I could do teeps as beautiful as this MMA fighter. Her name is Dakota Ditcheva. She has absolutely lethal teeps. Like she'll teep straight to a muffler's face, man, without breaking a sweat. And they're like really quick jabs. It's like you don't see them come. So, but here you go. No, just cardio, man. All I do is purely cardio. I've never been in a fight, so. Not street, not amateur, not professional. This is pretty much, you're looking at it, right? So, I've done a little bit of sparring with some very patient and gentle partners. The way it should be. But yeah, sparring is a different energy, man. Like even when you're gentle, it's kind of like there's just a lot more going on at any given time. And it's a very much different energy from the bag. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I can do some question mark kicks. You know, just kind of set them up with low kicks, right? To get them to drop their hands. So, like boom, low kick, and then ah shit, lost my balance. Let's try again. Here you go. Do I do shin conditioning? No. I don't. I don't at all. Hold on. I gotta catch my breath. Yeah, when I do a bunch of kicks in a row, I have to regroup. Hashtag goals. But thanks, my immigrant friend. Hey Marina, can you tell how many subs I have right now? I wonder if I'm close to 3,000 yet. I need to get more water. I'll be right back. Oh no, yeah, I bet it would be. No, I mean like, you know, I've seen how Muay Thai fighters condition all their limbs really, not just their shins. And I mean, they're hitting bamboos and trees and it's absolutely amazing how they do it. Like, I don't know that I have the stones for it. So, all right, I'll be right back. Get some more water. Oh, I'll be right back. Sorry. Sorry about that. Wow, there's still people here. Nice. Thanks, Marina, for holding the fort. Okay. It sucks to not use my left arm. Like I really want to do jab, cross, hook combos, but I gotta let my arm recover. So. Oh. Thanks, Marina. Thanks, I appreciate it. Hey Marina, how many subs do I have? If you can see. Uh, I'm getting tired. $2.99. All right. Well, getting there. Holy shit, is it Wolf Slayer? Dude, you're here. Good to see you, brother. I knew it was you because you're my only member. So I saw green in the chat room. Of course, I knew it was you, the Wolf Slayer. The man, the myth, the legend. He who is my entire membership subscriber base. Welcome back, buddy. Everybody, you are in the presence of the legend, the Wolf Slayer. Oh, dude, I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. I'm just trying to grind it out until I burn 800 calories. Let me check. Okay, so 1,000. Okay. Oh, Wolf, I'm not doing rounds today. I'm just messing around. So, Wolf, last week I basically pulled my muscles here. So, when I put my arm like this and I put pressure on it, like it hurts like hell, like from here all the way down to here. So, not sure what kind of condition that is, but it's not great. So, I'm not really doing rounds of anything. I'm just standing in front of the bag, pretending like I'm actually gonna work out, and then I just end up kind of, chatting with people. Bro. Yeah, so I'm resting the arm. I'm not really doing anything with it. So for upper body strikes, I'm just doing the occasional cross. Hey, Paige. Oh. All right, Wolf. Hurry back, buddy. Oh, hey, story time. Good to see you again, buddy. Oh, Marina, I do? Nice. Hey, story time. Good to see you again. My days have been pretty chill. On Sundays, I do try to do my workouts earlier in the afternoon, but I procrastinated until late in the evening, which is now basically. So, I didn't just procrastinate though. I did launch my online merch site today. Pretty excited. So it's still very much work in progress. I'm gonna add a lot more designs and a lot more types of apparel. But if you go to grindandsweat.com, that's the site. So, hey, Evilla, I can't do jab or hooks because I pulled muscles in my left arm. So this is my left arm, my jab arm, and also my hook arm, lead hook. Like all this is kind of in pain. So I gotta let my left arm rest. So I can do crosses. I can do kind of right hand hooks and uppercuts, spleen shots. Yeah. Now, don't go spend money you don't have on my merch, okay? Like, you know, it's I'm doing this for entertainment and the entertainment of my friends, but um, I don't want anybody to be spending money they don't have on merch. So, invest in yourself first before you before you go buy the silly stuff that I put online. So, uppercut, hook, cross. Yeah, yeah. Um, like uppercut, hook, cross. There you go. I mean, obviously, uppercut against a freestanding bag is, you know, you kind of fake it this way, right? Uppercut would be more like this, but you just put it at an angle. Uh, oh, story time. That's cool. Um, you'll be kickboxing. Try to get a question mark kick, and like back when I used to spar, um, I managed a couple times. I managed to land a question mark kick. It's pretty cool because my coach was recording as well, so there's a video of it somewhere. But like, you know, with my partner, I was doing a couple of like low kicks like this, like low, right? So I kept annoying him on his leg like this, right? Eventually, I saw he was dropping his guard to block, to block my kicks. So after a while, I worked a question mark kick, right, where I was like low, low, and then fake, high. And so, and I managed to do it softly enough that I just went boop, and he went like, "Yep, you got me." And so that was a pretty fun feeling. But yeah, but you got to be careful with it and make sure that you control that power on it. So. Like, if you start sparring, right, try to find ways to get him to think high and then just kind of hit him low, right? Kind of do some combos at top and then hit him like, you could do like a jab, switch kick. I mean, not jab, sorry, cross, switch kick. Cross, yeah, or jab, round kick. That one is easier to land, right? Jab, round kick. Thanks, Evilla. Story, that's cool, man. Oh, thanks, Paige. Yeah, I think it's gonna, I think it's gonna take several weeks for my arm to come back. I don't know. I gotta look up what to do with like a pulled muscle. Oh yeah, footwork drills. Yeah, for sure. I have pretty much like zero footwork. And practical. Yeah, no, that's a good point, but I'm not actually closing my eyes. It just looks like it. So I'm still seeing what I'm doing. And also my overhand is with my right hand, right? So the stream inverts the image. This is actually my left hand, right? This is my jabbing hand. And that's the arm that I'm trying to protect these days, right? So I'm not doing anything with it. So I'm just, I'm just kind of doing crosses. And yeah, like you said, the overhand. So, I mean, maybe I do a long blink, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I do close my eye. I have to watch out for that. It's a good call out, though. Yeah, I think you're right. Sometimes I have sweat dripping on my eyes, and so I just kind of close them to make the sweat fall. So there's a little bit of that too. Oh, thanks, Paige. You too. You take care, all right? Yeah. Yeah, the positioning in Muay Thai and boxing is very different. I keep forgetting about it. I'm still kind of stuck in the boxing influence when it comes to my stance where I'm pretty bladed, right? But in Muay Thai, they're more open, so they can really just get hip power on both sides, regardless of what strikes they throw, right? Yeah. Yes. All right, well, today was very much low intensity, but I'm okay with that. So I just burned 805 active calories, and my heart rate is down to 110 right now. So pretty chill session, but I still made my my active calorie burn for the day, my goal basically. So like when you look at the circles on the Apple Watch, right? So my daily burn goal is 1140. So I just hit 1151 just now. So that's good. Which means that I've pretty much closed all my circles for the day. So that's kind of how I set my goals. Take care, Villa. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Marina, I appreciate it. I hope to. I think it's going to take a while. Wall Slayer, you going to do the Nakatomi Tower video? Oh no, getting getting on the blood on the bag. Yeah, that's cool. Take care. Story time. Hey boys. Re bling. Shuts and Fencer. Welcome back, Paige. Oh, Jay. Yeah, sorry about that. I know it's a pain that I put the chat in subscriber plus 5 minute mode, but it's just like sometimes I just gotta cut out on the trolls. So um, otherwise, you end up with like a lot of messages flowing in the channel, and then 80% of them are from people just spewing crap, and it gets old after a while. And so when I see that happen, um, that's when I tend to put it in the subscriber only mode. And I know it sucks for the people who actually want to engage. Definitely, I apologize for that, but it's kind of the reality that we got to deal with, and we do what we can. So, but yeah, Jay, welcome to the fray. All right, Marina, you take good care. Have a great night. All right. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate it, buddy. Everybody say good night to Marina. She's been with me for a long time, so, and really good at supporting the channel. Really good mod. Jay, you caught me at the end of my workout. Um, I'll do a few more moves for the road, just for you, buddy. All right. So Jay, what I've explained to people is that, so this is my left hand, so the stream kind of reverses things. So this is actually my left hand, and that's my jab hand, and shot right now. I just kind of pulled muscles in there. So I'm not gonna do like jab cross hook and combos like this. I'll just, for the most part, do a few kicks, a couple crosses, and yeah, yeah. So pitter patter. All right. All right, so again, no jabbing moves, right? So this is my left arm. I'm just gonna keep it chill. If I do anything, it'll be with this. Overhead. All right. Now let's do some crosses. Okay. I'll do a few round kicks, roundhouse, low, medium, high, low, medium, high, low, medium, high. Question mark kicks. So low, low, fake, boom. All right, lead leg keep, rear leg keep. Lead leg side kick. Rear leg side kick. Bruce Lee side kick. Another one. Oh no. All right, and then I'll give you a very awkward spinning back kick, because that one I'm still developing it. Developing it. So that was my attempt at a spinning back kick. Yeah. So, yeah. I can sort of do a flying knee. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. So I think I just broke 3,000 subscribers. One of you is my 3,000th subscriber. Anyway, all right, I'm done. Whew. Galvin, I'm Orthodox. As I was explaining earlier, the stream shows things inverted. So what you see as my left hand is actually my right hand. And so this is my left hand. This is my right hand. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, buddy. The wolf lair, I did when I broke 2,000. So that got me to the point where I was eligible for some income sharing with YouTube. The thing is, it's like you pretty much earn very little. It's like a couple cents, right? Like if your videos get thousands of views, you might get like 2 cents, right? Maybe 5 cents. So I'm gonna be hanging on to my day job with my dear life for as long as I can. Yeah. Thanks, Paige. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow. So I do try to give myself one day of the week to rest. So we'll see. We'll see if I pick tomorrow as my rest day. Oh, Jay, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I mean, there's really no money to be made. There's no money to be made in martial arts, man. Like, you know, there's a few pros who you know did all right for themselves, but it's there's just only very few spots at the top, right? And so like if you try to do it professionally and then you try to earn some money from it, like you're not gonna be able to make a living off of, you know, any martial art really, whether it's MMA, kickboxing, I mean, you name it. So, you know, the people who make a living off of the craft, you know, they become coaches, right? Like influencer coaches, things like that.
But like for me, if I was to do like kickboxing for fun, right, and I started entering amateur fights, then there's a non-zero chance that I could get punched in the head and get a concussion, right? Which, and with my day job, I can't afford to have any kind of neurological or cognitive impairment, right? I'm a software engineer, and then I lead a small team of engineers, and so um, yeah, I can't really afford to risk um, a non-zero chance basically to get a concussion. So Mortal Kombat, yeah, dude. God, when when I was a kid, I played the crap out of that game. Arcade games at bars. Um, I had it on my Game Boy. I had Mortal Kombat on my Game Boy. That was fun. Oh, so you're not Paige? Hayden. All right, Hayden. All right, buddy. I'll call. I'll try to remember to call you Hayden going forward. Yeah, Johnny Cage, dude. Yeah, yeah, dude. I think didn't he have like sunglasses? He looked really cool. Johnny Cage, dude. There was a movie as well, Mortal Kombat. I think there were several, but I remember when the first one came out. That's the one I saw. Yeah. Um, the guy with the hat who throws lightning, you know, um, the guy with the triangle hat who throws lightning. What was his name? Um, but yeah, I like playing with Sub Zero. Was it Raiden? That's right, Raiden. Oh my God, yes. Um, yeah, I played Raiden. I like playing Sub Zero, freezing mofos. Like that was awesome because with Sub Zero you could just freeze somebody, and so they're just kind of there, and then you can just walk right up to them and then do the do the famous Mortal Kombat uppercut, right? And then it just kind of knocks them out. Yeah, dude, Sub Zero was my giant was my jam. You could do a similar move with Scorpio, but it was a bit more of a timing challenge, right? Like get over here. So like you throw the thing at him, you pull him back, and then you got to time that uppercut right when you've pulled him back. Oh, Jacek, all right, cool. You'll watch my videos. That's cool, buddy. My videos are great. If you want to put yourself to sleep, it's great. Oh. So today I streamed. I stream my backyard. I put my bird cam back up, so I was streaming like squirrels and birds by the bird feeder. Jay, why would you do that? Oh, hey, Cower. Welcome back, buddy. Jay, you said you'll be mocking. I think Jay, you meant to say mimicking or watching, or mocking is when you make fun of somebody. That makes more sense now. All right. Well, it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna end the stream. I appreciate all of you who came to hang out, and all of those who have subscribed today. Looks like you may have gotten me over the 3,000 subscribers mark, which is pretty cool. So it's a big milestone. So to celebrate, I think tomorrow I'm going to try to do a collab stream with T Boogie. He was with me from the beginning of my live streams, and he's given me a lot of coaching feedback to help me improve my form. So a really good guy. So yeah, if all goes well, tomorrow I'll try to do a live stream with T Boogie. It'll be a collab. So yeah, thanks, Jay. So yeah, Hayden, have a good night, Hayden. All right. Okay. Good night. Good night, Hayden. Take care, Jay. Take care, Cower. Wolf Slayer, buddy. You take care, King. Jasek. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.